Could a single man truly wreak havoc on an entire nation and transform the global narcotics trade forever? This is the chilling legacy of Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria. Born on December 1st, 1949, in the city of Rionegro, Colombia, Escobar was the third of 7 children. His humble beginnings were far from the opulence and terror that would later define his life. Escobar's journey into the world of crime began early. As a teenager, he was already involved in petty thefts and scams, showing a knack for criminality that would escalate exponentially in the years to come. By the 1970s, Escobar had moved beyond petty crimes. He found his niche in the burgeoning field of illicit drugs, specifically cocaine. He established the Medellín Cartel, an organization that would become synonymous with violence, corruption, and unimaginable wealth. The cartel's operations spanned continents, and its influence reached the highest echelons of power. The 1980s marked the zenith of Escobar's power. His wealth was staggering. Forbes magazine listed him as one of the world's richest people, with an estimated net worth of $25 billion. But this wealth came at a gruesome cost. Escobar's rule was marked with blood. He was unflinchingly brutal, responsible for the deaths of thousands, including politicians, law enforcement officers, and civilians. However, Escobar's reign was not to last. The tide began to turn in the late 1980s. The Colombian government, backed by international agencies, launched an aggressive campaign to dismantle the Medellín Cartel. Escobar was cornered, and on December 2nd, 1993, just a day after his 44th birthday, he was killed in a dramatic rooftop shootout. Pablo Escobar's life was a paradox of extremes. A man of humble beginnings who amassed unimaginable wealth. A criminal mastermind who transformed the global narcotics trade. A ruthless killer who was also a Robin Hood-like figure to some in his hometown. His legacy is a dark testament to the destructive power of the drug trade. In the end, Escobar's life serves as a grim reminder of the lengths one man can go to in the pursuit of power and wealth. His story is a stark warning against the perils of unchecked ambition and the devastating consequences of the global war on drugs. Pablo Escobar's influence was profound, his legacy devastating. He was a man who changed the course of his nation's history and left a lasting impact on the world. His life is a saga of power, wealth, terror, and ultimately, downfall. A saga that continues to captivate and horrify even decades after his death.